Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, by Sham, Yahawashi, by Sham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught this truth, who I do listen to, subscribe to. Hey, Shalawam to you brothers out there. Shalawam also to the 144,000 hopeful elect men, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves in His truth. Shalawam to you brothers and sisters. Shalawam. All right, it's your brother Yaram Kazak back with hopefully another edifying lesson. This one is an open forum, just a continuation of what we was doing on the other page until they started reporting it. So, hey, let's keep it going. So, we was basically talking about how you stand in your lot, right? Reincarnation, you come back and stand in your lot. So, this thing right here has already been set up, okay? From the foundation of the earth. This book is already written. And that's the beautiful part about it. All right? Let's go get... Let's go get that First Peter. I want to get a lot of this. First Peter, first chapter, verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahawashi HaMashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Banathia. Right? So, to the strangers, okay, this is Israelites. Okay? Let's go and get that word.
Strong's G 3927.
Parepidemos. Parepidemos.
Parepidemos. Sojourning in a strange place, a foreigner. One who comes from a foreign country into a city or land to reside there by the side of the natives. Okay? These are, and also, how do you know these are Israelites? Shalawam, brother Kawam. So how do you know these are Israelites? Because why would Peter be talking to anybody else? He's not writing to the heathens. We ain't commanded to go forth unto the heathens. All right, we are commanded to go forth unto the Gentiles at this point in time. And the Gentiles means Israelites that are scattered abroad in other nations. So Peter was talking to what? He was talking to Israelites. All right? In Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Banathia, elect according to the foreknowledge of power of the Father. Let's get that word, foreknowledge. Because the key, this is an open forum, but the key point is like, we got this. This is already been written from the beginning.
Strong's G 4268. Prognosis. Prognosis.
Prognosis, foreknowledge, forethought, pre-arrangement. So when you get into this and you get into the word elect, what is this? It's a pre-arrangement. All right, I'm going to read verse 2. Elect according to the foreknowledge. So Peter is writing to the elect according to the pre-arrangement of Yahawah the Father. So it was already pre-arranged. That's why we say, yo, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. If you're not going to get it, then keep going. You're not with it. Right? So, the elect, Peter was writing to the elect, the pre-arrangement. Right? Those that's already meant to get this. Right? So, we not here for everybody, man. We don't care if you get it or not. Because if you don't get it, then you're not meant to get it. Or maybe you'll get it later. And if you come back, then, hey, you're a part of the pre-arrangement, hopefully, right? Because all we hope for is the elect in that sense of somebody that we want to get it, right? So, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahawashi HaMashiach, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. This right here, this whole thing is straight to the elect. It's basically fuck a 2/3, man, in that sense. But we can't deem who's the 2/3 or not. Now, brothers may have 2/3 characteristics, but didn't we all at one point? Didn't we all show 2/3 characteristics in the world? So who are you to tell somebody that they're 2/3, right? Who are you to tell somebody, a nuke's gonna rain down on your head, blah blah blah. Okay, now we correct our brothers and sisters most definitely, and it'll shine out of them if they're gonna be in this thing, depending on how they react to it, depending on how they take it. Alright, they may scoff and mock at one point, but then Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi may eventually sup with them, and then they'll come back and get with the group. They'll come back and come into this foreknowledge, this pre-arrangement, right? So I'm gonna read that again just to make it clear. Elect, matter of fact, starting at the top. Peter, an apostle of Yahawashi HaMashiach, to the strangers sojourning in a foreign land, right? Right now, this is what we doing. We are in the lot of a Paul, of a Peter, of the apostles. We are speaking to multiple nations through TikTok. We are speaking through multiple nations to strangers, people that may not know they Israelites, right? But we hope that the elect will hear this. I get that for you, bro. All right, let me finish this. Peter, an apostle of Yahawashi HaMashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. So to put that in modern day terms, right? To the strangers, right? Israelites scattered throughout this planet in Asia, in Australia, in Honduras, Peru, Paraguay, wherever you at. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, I'm talking to y'all. This is who we talking to. We talking to y'all. You scattered. We have been scattered all over this planet. We are talking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Elect, according to the foreknowledge of power of Yahawah the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahawashi HaMashiach. Grace unto you and peace be multiplied. All right? And let's get that. Can white people not be Israelites? You can have somebody that looks white and be an Israelite. Like Phil Jackson. He's an Israelite. He's a Gadite. Okay? May look white, but he's a Gadite. I was just watching The Last Dance and just understood he's a Gadite. Him and Dennis Rodman was sharing their Native American roots together. That's something that they share. So Phil Jackson, you could look at the man and be like, that's a white man, but he's a Gadite. All right? Larry Bird, he's a Gadite. Okay? Justin Timberlake, he's an Israelite. All right? So you can look white. You can look like a YT man and be an Israelite. All right? It's all about the spirit. It's all about the bloodline. All right? So that's very important. How can I tell if I'm an Israelite? It's also about, is the scriptures resonating with you? Okay? What's your father's ethnicity, nationality? What's your grandfather's nationality? It's not about your mother. Your mother does not matter in this process. It's about the father. The father is the one that plants the seed. So whatever your father is, that's what you are. But whatever his father is, that's what he is, and that's what you are as well. Okay? It's about that lineage. So you have to figure out what you are, and try, if you can go further back than that, that's great, right? And then it's also about the spirit. It's also about, Numbers 1 and 2, Numbers 1 and 18, right? Look at Matthew 1st chapter. All you see is men mentioned. This is the lineage of Yahawashi, right? These are all the men that pass that seed on till you get to Yahawashi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. So it's all about the man, So how do you tell if you're an Israelite even more? If the spirit, if these scriptures are resonating with you, if you can resonate with the name Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, and it actually, you feel something, you know what I'm saying? Romans 8 and 16, the spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of power. Exactly. The water, brother. Hey, Shalawam, brother. Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham. To all you brothers in here. Shalawam. And let me get the scripture Brother Kakama had put. 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits where they are of power, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. Okay. Hereby know ye the spirit of power, Yahawah. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahawashi is come in the flesh is of power. And in the live we was just doing on the other page, you had a dude coming here talking about it's just Yah. So what is he? He's a false prophet off the rip. He's a false prophet. He not confessing Yahawashi HaMashiach. He thinking it's just Yah. So he better have a lamb in reserve, and he better be keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes correct 100%, which you cannot do. So therefore, that brother whole salvation is messed up. All right? He denies Yahawashi, so what's going to happen to him? He's going to be slayed, beheaded before the congregation if he lives outside of America. If he lives in America, he's going to be destroyed by a nuke, or he's going to be destroyed in Jacob's trouble. And that'll be the best bet. You want to be destroyed before the nukes come if you a wicked-ass 2/3, you know. Hey, man, y'all better stop talking down on the king. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not going to end well, man. Kiss the son, lest he be angry. It's not going to end well for you guys. All right? I don't know what happened, but my great-grandfather on my dad's side was very dark. Hey, bro, you probably an Israelite, man. You be around a lot. You be listening. All right? You know. And if the scriptures is resonating with you, you know, it is what it is. And my father was very light. Hey, my mother's light, but she's an Israelite. She damn near look white. You know what I'm saying? And my grandfather looks white, but he's an Israelite on my mother's side, right? But he's an Israelite. So this is not a skin color thing. Don't ever think that, you know? It's not a skin color thing. It's a spirit thing. It's a bloodline thing. Okay? It's a bloodline thing. So keep that in mind. All right? Keep that in mind. Now, it is such thing as an Oreo, as a person that is an Edomite but looks black, right? Like a Tia and Tamara, like a Brian Gumble, like a, you know, those type of people that are Edomites but look dark-skinned. So that can happen, all right? This person, Mike, says you're not an Israelite. Right, that's your opinion, okay? You know what? We're going to let the Heavenly Father decide. We're going to let the Heavenly Father decide between me and you, bro. Okay? I'm doing what the scriptures say to do. What's the scripture say to do? Let's get it. Because, I mean, I don't see you up here. I don't see you. I see you scoffing. But I don't see you, Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as you shall find, bid them to the marriage. I don't see you on the corners every weekend. I don't see you up here producing lessons, reading from the scriptures, all right? Bringing in sheep. I don't see you doing that. Bearing fruit. I don't see you doing that. I'm doing what the king said, but you not. So if I'm not an Israelite and you are whatever, you know, whatever you saying, right? Hey, I'm doing what the Lord said, right? You off. You off. All right? And we not going to bring nobody up, man. You people think you would just come up just because this is an online platform. You have to be proved, bro. You got to be qualified. All right? This is not a debate. This is not the fucking Oprah Winfrey show, man. I'm not about to bring you up and let you sit on the couch and we going to talk. This is not that. Okay? All right? We actually teaching a lesson. Now let's keep it going. And Shalawam to all you brothers in here, man. All right? Allah Akbar. Yeah, you can get up out of here with that Allah Akbar. The Quran has not one single prophecy in it. Okay? The Quran has no prophecies in it. What is your end all with that? What is Allah ain't gonna save you, bro? We laughing at you guys, man. We gonna laugh at you guys. Trust and believe that. Okay? You know, but hey, that's the delusion that was placed on you. Hill Grabber said that you're a Hamite. All right, what's the Hamites? That's your so-called Africans. That's Cush, that's Phut, that's Canaan, and that's Mizraim, Egyptians. Okay? I'm neither of the four. Okay? I'm Shemitic, right? My people are Shemitic. We are Shemitic people. Not Semitic, but Shemitic, right? SH. Okay? We are not of the lineage of Ham. If you knew anything about the lineages, then you would know that. Okay? Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are not Hamites. So, for somebody to make that diagnosis, you have no understanding of genealogies, period. Okay? Hamites look completely different. I do not look like a Hamite, period. I, for one, well, I ain't gonna get on that, because some Hamites actually do look kind of cute, like Cushites, they females do be looking good. All right, that's just my prerogative though. But most of them Hamites look different, man. All right, you can tell that we ain't no Hamites at the end of the day. Now, let me get the brother precept, man. And if you come here to scoff and mock Hill Grabber, you could keep it moving, bro. We not here for that. Isaiah 34:16. Let's get it. Read out of the book. Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of Yahawah and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall make her mate. Salakia. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it have commanded, and his spirit it have gathered them. All right. And if Yahawah, let's get that. None of these words shall come back void. Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. It shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. So this book, nothing can match this book. All right? Nothing can match the scriptures. Understanding that. And when you combine that with the prophets, that Yahawah put the word in, and it's not going to come back void, right? It's going to happen. He set this word up. We just speaking. We just speakers. The whole sound is coming from Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay? So we just the speakers, man. So it's not coming back void. What's void? That's what the false prophets do. Their word comes back void. It has no profit. It has no benefit. It's actually harmful to you because it's going to lead you to damnation, you know, at the end of the day. So what we are doing, what we are saying, by saying Babylon, America is going to be destroyed, you can bet your best dollar, man, your bottom dollar that that's going to happen. All right? By telling you that FEMA camps, refugee camps, these things will be set up in America, you can believe that 100%. It's no doubt. All right? And you can sit around and mock and scoff and be like, y'all been saying that for years. It ain't happened yet. Okay, then. Keep waiting. I bet you. I don't have to even bet you. I promise you that it's going to happen. I promise you the MOTB is happening. Right? You have traces and you know, branches of the MOTB all around America. Right now with the Whole Foods store, with the Amazon One store, with everything being set up digital, where you go to Walmart and they have one register that takes cash now, but every other register takes card. What do you think that's about? They're gradually kicking out cash. And you just think they're doing that for where it's more convenient. Because in COVID times, they told us that cash was causing and spreading the disease. Well, that's what they said, right? No, it was an agenda. It was an MOTB agenda every time. Right? If you do not have discernment to see, you just gonna look at it and be destroyed by it and actually believe the bullshit, man. Okay? Let's see what the comments saying. Khan, if we are not the Israelites, why does the curse of the Bible apply to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans? Exactly. Why are we the ones? Black culture is Deuteronomy 28 in a handbasket, man. Why are we the ones going through all of this? Why did the Northern Kingdom go through all that slavery and all of that by Cortez and got their land took? Mayans, Aztecs, Incas, who were strong. You had little I think it was Cortez, right? Came over with 500 men, and took over millions. Literally. Watch. Go and look how the Aztecs fell. Go and look how the Mayans fell, how the Incans fell. It's all on YouTube. You can go look this stuff up. You can read a book or you can go watch the visuals on YouTube, right? For you visual learners. It's right there. You didn't have that many Edomites. You had 500, 1,000 at the, whatever, coming taking over empires. The Mayans were an empire, man. We're talking millions. We're talking Aztecs. We're talking millions. We're not talking a couple thousand people, man. That's through the spirit and power of Yahawah for these nations, these empires, the northern kingdom, to be took over. Alright? Gadites to be took over. These are the curses. Period. At the end of the day. Because what were they doing? Worshiping false gods. They came over to America to keep their ways. If we touch on it in Second Esdras, go get that. But what did they do? They still fell out. They still worship false gods. Still went back to their old ways and did things that they were doing under the Assyrians. Did things that they were doing before the Assyrians took them over. Under all the wicked kings. The northern kingdom had no good king. Period. No good king. None. Alright, the southern kingdom, you had a couple good kings, couple righteous kings. But the northern kingdom, every king they had was wicked. Every king. Alright? It wasn't no good king. Period. So, understanding that, what were they supposed to do, man? These men were reincarnated. And they went back into their ways. Second Esdras 13 and 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Oshay, the king who Salmanazar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. And that's Osiris. That's what you know is America. That they might there keep their statues which they never kept in their own land. And they went off. Alright. Let me go back to the comment board. Hey, Shalawam to the brother. Shalawam. Brother Nakaf. Alright. Saw a Hamite chewing on a monkey, filthy beast. And I ain't talking about the monkey. Yo, that's wild. And y'all, man, them Hamites in this nation, I'm telling you, hey, cannibalism is coming heavy. And when it comes, it's going to come heavy. When the trucks and everything shut down and ain't nothing on the shelves anymore, hey, it's going to get real vicious. People are going to show their true side because they ain't trying to keep the laws, commandments, and statutes. They trying to eat. They going to eat. And they going to eat you. You going to be on the menu. Not the men of Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi, but you people, you regular people that don't want to turn back to the Lord. He going to bring all these type of plagues on you, man. All right? Cannibalism is going to return. Look at the time of 70 AD. It was a lot of cannibalism then. That's a part of the curses. Deuteronomy 28, and 56. All right? The tender woman shall eat her child. And you already see that with certain stories of women taking their kids and baking them in the oven. So you see bits and pieces of that going on right now. All right? And you saw also cannibalism going on in Haiti, right? In all that turmoil that's going on over there. Let's get this from the brother feeding the sheep. Exodus 11 and 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that you may know how Yahawah doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Right? So for somebody to call us Hamites, they don't understand. Now, understand in those times, it could have been a little bit of resemblance because Moses was able to blend in. All right? Joseph was able to blend in those times. Right? To the point where his brothers didn't even recognize him because he had his head shaven. Them Hamites had shaved his head, probably had makeup on, took on their ways, right? And in that sense, he was able to blend in, okay? So that's showing you, for one, that the movie Exodus is a lie. Hamites are not YT people. They are dark skinned. They are the color of whatever the Israelites were. So piece it together. Alright. So we are of that same skin tone, right? But our skin, our features, our facial features are different, you know. And our ways are different. Our spirit is different. We eat different things, right? Our customs are different. And Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi can tell the difference from us. All right? Isaiah 26:20 coming from the brother Sham page. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. And yeah, that brings me to Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, right? We're going to go into the doors. We're going to go into our houses. We're not going to be out in the streets when all of this is going on. We ain't, like I say all the time, man, stay out the way. You don't need to be out here. You don't need to be going to whatever major event. You don't need to be going to Coachella. You don't need to be going to the festivals, to the fair. Okay? These massive events where massive amounts of people are gathering, where all these Egyptians are coming together in these wicked festivals, these are pagan celebrations, parades, right? These are pagan celebrations. This is what they did in the time of Rome. This is what they did in the time of Greece, Persia, all these captivities that we had went through. This is what they did. You don't need to be joining hand in hand with them. They will be punished. Okay? Ezekiel 3:25. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. All right, and I meant to go up a little bit. Where is that at, man? Go into thy house. 24. Then the Spirit entered unto me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, go shut thyself within thy house. So think about this, like everything gonna be happening, purge and all of that, boom, boom, boom. And we ain't gonna be we gonna be done preaching. Okay? And I've been seeing a lot of brothers talk about, you know, we ready for this part of the ministry to be over. And we are. We not dreaming to stand on the corners and prophesy forever, man. All right? We seeing the signs, and we know that, hey, soon, that this part of the ministry is going to be over. Because it's going to be certain laws passed that's going to make it illegal for us to even go out there. So you're going to have to what? Use wisdom not to go out on the corner anymore. But you're going to have like dumb groups like Sakari and Wi-Fi and IUIC and whatever that's still going to be doing stuff. All right? And you're going to know that they set up by the government if they still doing stuff. All right? Trust and believe that. Okay? But this is Amos 8:11, basically what it's talking about. So when it talks about in 25, but thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee. We always talk about they got a red list. I think they got a blue list, and they got like a yellow list. All right, and it's basically is you being tracked. Okay, and the prophets are on the red list. These are brothers that they gonna automatically come and get because you on that list. You are deemed a threat to Babylon. You are deemed a threat to the so-called government. All right, whatever it may be. All right, so you on that list. So they're going to put bans on you. They're going to lock you up. Throw you in the FEMA camp. If, that's our lot. And if that's our lot, so what? Right? We still going to pray. We still going to trust in Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. I want to get that, man. In Job, you slay me, but I still praise you, what is that? Job 13:15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. That's the spirit you got to have. Even in all the turmoil, all the troubles that we are going to go through, which is Jacob's trouble, we still going to praise Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi in prison. We still gonna praise Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, right? In the midst with a guillotine over our heads, if that be what it be for us. We still gonna praise Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. We not gonna turn away and be like, Lord, why have you forsaken me? Right? Yeah, you may have that spirit on you where you pray that garden, that in the Garden of Gethsemane moment, where you like, Father God, please take this cup away from me. But it may be your lot to get that cup and to drink that, man. All right? It just may be that. So understand that, you know. But hey, if it's not, then it's not. But if it is, then it is. You know. That's why I'm saying brothers got to get their spirits right to not turn away. I get this from the brother Bayan Shakal, Isaiah 45 and 23. I have sworn by myself, the word is going out of my mouth in righteousness and shall not return. That unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. Surely shall one say, in Yahawah have I righteousness and strength. Even to him shall men come, and all that are increased against him shall be, all that are incensed against him shall be ashamed. In Yahawah shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. Beautiful, man. So our strength is in Yahawah. That's how we are strengthened up. That's who's really doing this. We ain't doing nothing. He could have picked anybody. He could have picked, you know, whoever he wanted to. He could have, as the scriptures say, he could raise rocks up and prophesy. So we don't get in a sense of being special. We stay low. We stay humble. We stay meek. And we thank Yahawah Shem Yahawashi every single day that we even get a chance to speak to that. Lessons and scriptures are jumping our head and we can push it out. That's that sense of being meek. That's that sense of being humble, man. Right? You know, and I like this at the end. In Yahawah shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. So that's letting you know, eventually the 2/3 are gonna what? They're gonna be saved. Alright? They're gonna come back through reincarnation. Being, you know, through reproduction of the 1/3 and the 144,000. All the seed of Israel. Alright? It's just some people gonna walk through that straight gate on this side of the timeline, and some gotta go through it for their unbelief. You know, at the end of the day. Coming from the brother Kawan Mawar, Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahawah is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. And this is what we talking about is the day of the Lord. This is what's about to take place on this place, man. Alright? At the end of the day, and there's no stopping that. You can preach God is love all you want, but that's not going to change any of these scriptures. Okay? You can twist the scriptures. You can play twister with the scriptures. That's not going to change any of these scriptures. Alright? I promise you that. To you wacky tacky pastors, whoever it be, you Quran readers, you Buddhists, you can get in whatever Zen you in. You can meditate for 2 days straight. That's not going to change the scriptures, man. Yahawah does all his pleasure. At the end of the day, once again, going back to the word goes out, it's not going to come back void. It's going to happen. And once it goes out, period, guess what? He doesn't change. All right? He does not change. Isaiah 28 and 8, coming from feeding the sheep. Shalawam, bro. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. And that's how we came up, right? On that milk, on learning this part and learning it thoroughly. And learning it, you know, to the T, man. Right? Learning it very good. Alright? not taking on too much at one time, right? So slowly getting that understanding, okay? So not trying to go too fast. This ain't no, you can't teach it like a college class where, oh, I'm going to teach you the whole Bible in 2 semesters. No, it's not going to work out. Okay, the Spirit don't move like that. And the scriptures that say the Spirit moves like the wind. It's here and there, right? You know, the Spirit is here and there. Okay, sometimes you could say, brothers feel this. Sometimes, you know, you feel the Spirit on you like heavy. And sometimes it's less, right? So sometimes you be hyped up to do a lesson. And sometimes you feel it differently. Because the Spirit is like that, man. It's like the wind, right? Sometimes you go outside, the wind is just pushing. Sometimes it's just a breeze, right? So understand that. So you can't force this truth, is what we saying. You cannot force this truth. Habakkuk 2 and 3. And I'm just running through these real quick. All right, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. And that's perfect, because that's also how the Spirit is. It's for an appointed time. It may be time for you to say this, time for you to say that. That's why you don't be haste with anything. It may not even be time for you to tell a brother this right now. He may not be ready to get it. You can't just, you brought a brother into this truth yesterday. You can't just go and tell him about reincarnation. Hey, bro, you know, blah, blah, blah. He ain't ready for that. You gotta do steps. It's steps. He gotta here a little, there a little. That's perfect to go into that. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. I was thinking about that today too. I was like, you know, we want to hasten the end. We want it to come right now. But every brother may not be ready. All right? We hope that the 144,000 is sealed, but it's not at that appointed time yet. You have things that need to happen still. So no matter how much we hope that it'll happen tomorrow, we can get up out of here. Because I'm telling you, I'm really tired of the plantation, man. All right? And just other shit that we go through. All right? And, you know, we all got our own cross. So, but regardless, you got to find ways and read the scriptures and use the brotherhood and all of this to comfort you, man. Right? This stuff is all here to comfort you. That's why Yahawah set these things up. Sometimes watching lessons. Bro, I sat here today and I watched Elder Apostle Gabar's lesson. You know, him and the brother on a Tuesday, right? Sitting in the car. And that was a comforting lesson to me today. That was a really good lesson. I sat there and watched. They was almost on it for 2 hours. And that was a really, really solid lesson, man. And I got a lot of meat out of that. So, and that right there built up my spirit. Because I was feeling it. I was at the plantation really feeling it. But these type of things will help you, you know, you gotta cleave onto this. And that's the word. So if you feeling down or whatever it be, this world gonna kick your ass. Trust me. All right? Just go to the word, man. Watch a video. Watch a video. Don't be like the word. Go to the word, man. All right? If believe it or not, brothers probably done did videos on whatever we be going through. All right? Trust and believe that. Isaiah 42 and 9 coming from the brother Obadiah. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do. I declare, before they spring forth, I tell you of them. And that's what? Yahawashi supping with us. We have an unction to know all things. So we are given that blueprint. We can see the house being built. Other people are sitting here like, why they on the corner screaming? Because they don't see what we see. We see the kingdom. We can see the rulership. We know these things are coming. We can see. We get, and with that, with brothers getting dreams, right? Getting dreams of things to come. Getting dreams of being in the kingdom. Dreams of riding on chariots. Dreams, you know what I'm saying? So, though this blueprint is given to the men that's standing, going hard for this thing. And that right there is strengthening your spirit and your faith. Everybody else is not fortunate enough to get that. So that's major, man. That is major. That we get to feel that. And that's there to build us up even more. All right? Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. We know World War III is coming. We knew it before before all this stuff was happening. Right? We know America is going to be hit with nukes. You got your average American that in that time when it's heightening up, they're going to try to leave. But guess what? The airport's going to be shut down. The cities are going to be, you're not going to be able to move via the cities, according to 2nd Esdras 15th chapter. So you're going to be stuck 15-minute cities. If you don't have the scriptures, you're going to be out of your mind going crazy. Like, yo, I can't go. My whole family, because my whole family live in the South. So if I didn't know about the scriptures, I would be like, dang, my people, whatever. But I'm not. The scriptures provides that type of rest that the world cannot provide. Carnally, it cannot provide, right? But spiritually, you like, it's all going to be good, all right? If they do go, they go. If they do get took out, they get took out. I see them in the kingdom, all right? That's it. That's what the scriptures provides, that blueprint, because we can see the house. We can see what's to come. They can't see it, so they scrambling. Romans 8:32. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Con. You got to trust in Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. And we think about this. We think about Yahawashi in the Garden of the Gethsemane, like speaking about, take the cup from me. But if we really look at it, a lot of times Yahawashi was talking about, soon I won't be here. So he knew that moment was coming. But even when that moment came, he was like, dang, But he knew the whole time. That's letting you know. That's just a natural instinct to be like, dang, this is about to come. I'm really about to have to lay my life down. All right? Or this is really about to come. We really about to get thrown in a FEMA camp. Right? Not to say that he was fearing, because we do not fear. But you still may be have a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, yeah, this is about to happen. But that's when we should pray even more. Because what was he doing? He was praying even more. And what did he say to Peter? He said, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. The spirit is, you know what I'm saying? So that's just the flesh. That's the flesh trying to throw some fear on your spirit. And you got to fight that off. You got to train that. You got to fight that off constantly. So, mark my words, man. Your flesh in Jacob's trouble is going to try to fuck with you. It is, And that's natural, because that's what the flesh do. Because the flesh is wicked. That's what it's going to do. All right? Dang, y'all throwing the precepts. Let's get them, man. All right? Please read Jeremiah 50:33. Got you. Jeremiah 50:33. Thus saith Yahawah of hosts, the children of Yasharahla and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Right? And it's talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom being oppressed together. Right? And a great representation of that is New York. You go to New York, you got Ephraim, you got Judah, you got, Issachar, you got it's a melting pot of all the tribes is up there. Right? Native Americans, all of that. Right? Where I'm from, North Carolina, South Carolina, I rarely seen Mexicans. I rarely seen Northern Kingdom. That was rare. Right? Until they really started coming in there. But we had probably like 4 Mexican kids, Issachar kids in my school where I grew up at. It was more Edomites and Judah, So it was rare. But you got these major cities where Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom is all together. And according to the curses, what? They don't like each other. That's how it be. Because that's the curses, man. But hey, as brothers coming to the truth, that curse, it falls back to the wayside, because you're supposed to love your brother. You're supposed to love thy neighbor. So you gonna get right. We gonna get right. But yeah, we being oppressed together. See a lot of Latinos in Michigan. 2 Peter 1:19. Hey, Shalawam, bro. I gotta go up and get y'all precepts. I just scrolled down. And I meant to get back. Where was I at? I was at 1 Peter, first chapter. I meant to get back there. I gotta go back there. Because I wanted to get that. 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. Exactly. And you may hear this, brothers may hear this a lot, that we know more than the prophets of old. And what is that? You like, oh, you boasting on the prophets of old. You say you know more than Jeremiah. You know more than Isaiah. You know more than Ezekiel. Well, guess what? We back. The prophets is back. It's not that we boasting, okay? We know more now because the Spirit has been revealing it. We understand that arrows are nukes. We can break down the nukes, ICBM missiles. Okay, you got the one that just, and it could have been nuclear. The one that Putin used to hit Ukraine. It traveled at 3.2 kilometers per second, kilometers, Salakia, per second. So we can break down these arrows now. We can tell you about the Satan 2 ICBM missile. We can tell you the destruction that it'll do, right? We can tell you how many they got. All right, you can look up the and they probably classified, but they'll tell you that they got like 600 of them right now, But so we do have a more sure word of prophecy. We got more understanding, cause what? As is written in the book of Daniel, in the end, knowledge shall be increased. So why wouldn't we have a more sure word of prophecy? We most definitely do, man. And it's a beautiful thing. Right? Let me go up. Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. All right, brother said, at the beginning my eyes were closed. Now I can see more. Khan, that's good, man. And continue to grow. Continue to walk in this thing and more be revealed unto you. Trust me. As I said on the other live, man, or I might have said it on here, like we used to all be in like a stranger. We used to all be strangers, Gentiles in the world. We was in that, and it was brothers in the truth that would look at us like, man, that brother got to get it. This brother got it, right? So, but as we grow and as we came into this thing, right, we can see the light more and we can understand now. And that's what we want every brother to see if they are meant to see it. Then we trying to help you get there. All right? If brothers are sincere and real with it, man. Malachi 3:6, for I am Yahawah, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. And as we were speaking about, matter of fact, let's get back to that 1 Peter, because that's what I was talking about. As we were speaking about, this is set up. The elect, I'm going to read the second verse again. Elect according to the foreknowledge of Yahawah the Father through sanctification of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahawashi HaMashiach. Grace unto you and peace be multiplied. This is for the elect of the foreknowledge. And what was that? That was like matter of fact, let's go back. That was of a pre-arrangement. Yeah, forethought, pre-arrangement. So pre means before. So this was already set up. The elect was already set up. The men of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi was already set up. This whole live already set up. Right? Us to get up here and talk. It's already set up. The precepts you brothers is putting down. Yahawah already threw them in your head. This already happened, man. That's like, because we doing the will of the Father. It's already, bro, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's set up for this appointed time. 2nd Esdras 8:50. So, the only thing we could do is just pray and hope, as David did, that the Spirit does not leave us, loosely quoting. that the presence of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi does not leave us. Right? Second address 8 and 50 from the brother feeding the sheep. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, these days, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. They've had multiple chances to turn back. Multiple chances. It's not like the Father isn't It's not like the Father isn't merciful. He has shown more than enough mercy, man. So much mercy. He has shown. Dang, what is that? What is that? I need to get that. It's in my head right now. Sirach. I gotta go find it. I'm gonna find it. 1 second. Sirach 18, 1 through 14. Alright. He who lives forever created the whole universe. That's Yahawah. Yahawah alone is just. To whom, and Yahawashi said that. When they said, my good master, he said, who you calling good? My Father is the only one that's good. Right? He was letting them know. Right? Because Yahawashi know what he did in his past lives. Okay? To whom? Now I want to get it. Let me go get it. All right, Sirach 18. Right here. He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. Yahawah only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will, the good, the bad. The angels, for you people that believe in fallen angels, guess what? All things obey his will. From a grizzly bear coming into your house and eating you up. That obeyed his will to do that. You think it went off course? Okay? It's no such thing as free will. Everything obeys Yahawah's will. All things obey his will, for he is the king of all. By his power, dividing holy things among them from profane. To whom hath he given power to declare his works? And who shall find out his noble acts? Who shall number the strength of his majesty? And who shall also tell out his mercies? As for the wondrous works of Yahawah, there may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them. Neither can the ground of them be found out. When a man hath done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be doubtful. What is man, and whereto serveth he? What is his good, and what is his evil? The number of a man's days at the most are 100 years, as a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone in comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. Because Yahawah it's no such thing as time to the Father, right? We think 100, oh, you old. That's nothing. That's why when you read this, we got to understand how tiny we are, right? How if you ever watch like those universe things where they take the earth and then they come out and show you our solar system, and they show you the Milky Way, and then they go out and show you whatever, and then they go out and show you, like, that's what I'm talking about. That's how a speck, that's how small we are, insignificant, right? Therefore, and even through that, Yahawah is dealing with a chosen nation. And then even through that, he's dealing with a specific number of men and their families, man. So that's you know what I'm saying. Yahawah Ratazah will be of that number. Therefore is power patient with them, and poured forth his mercy upon them. He saw and perceived their end to be evil. Therefore he multiplied his compassion. The mercy of man is towards his neighbor, but the mercy of Yahawah is upon all flesh. He reproveth and nurtureth and teacheth and bringeth again as a shepherd his flock. Even the heathen nations, they don't get a chance for salvation, but they get a chance to learn the laws, commandments, and statutes in the kingdom and to go back into their lands. That right there is mercy, right? Except what nation? Esau, Edom, right? That's showing you because they wicked as hell. And they pursue us perpetually, forever, continuously. So Yahawah gives them that fate, gives them that destiny. He hath mercy on them that receive discipline and that diligently seek after his judgments. That's the qualification. And that right there is the elect, right? That receive discipline and that diligently seek after his judgments. That's his elect at this point in time. That's his people, man. All right? Khan. No one has free will except Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. Exactly. Even Yahawashi didn't have free will. You know what I'm saying? To go into that even more. Because Yahawashi had to do what he had to do. It was set up from the foundation for him to go up on that cross. So it's like you go in for a movie role, right? They already got the script. Yahawashi got handed the script, right? Okay, you gonna create the earth. Y'all gonna do this. You and the 144,000 gonna create the earth. Y'all gonna do all this. Then you gonna go down. You gonna be Adam, and I'm gonna sow a evil seed in you, and I'm gonna make you fall, right? And I'm gonna use your woman to do it. That right there is the script, right? And the serpent is gonna, which is Esau, Edom, right? They gonna so that script got handed, and Yahawashi can't change it. It's supposed to happen. It's what has to happen. When we talking about no free will, that's what it is. And it's all to glorify Yahawah. Because us being brought down to the lowest, the bottom of the barrel, being brought back up, is all glorifying the Heavenly Father, man. That's all glorifying the Heavenly Father. Yahawashi going up on the cross and coming back is to glorify Yahawah. Alright? So that's brothers say, wow. I mean, yeah, that's a beautiful thing when we think about it. In that sense. But they always come with that puzzle piece. Salakia. Alright, Romans 9:13. Matter of fact, I get that from the brother in the car real quick. Job 33:16. Then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. Right? And is that in there also? Yeah, I need to get that one before. 14. For power, Yahawah speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. So he puts in what to do. Right? That's beautiful. It's like we being programmed. Right? That's, look at it like that. Because we are. We are. And I heard Elder Apostle Gabar had to say that, like we've been brainwashed the wrong way. We got to be re-brainwashed. You have to, and that's not a bad thing to say. You got to be brainwashed in this truth. You have to be presented the correct ways again. Because it's got to be habitual for you to keep the Sabbath. Or you just going to forget about it and you're going to have sex on the Sabbath. If you're not training yourself, brainwashing yourself, all right? Oh, Sabbath coming up. All right, this month, Saturday to Sunday. All right, I got it. Boom, brainwashing, boom. Train yourself. Because you got to fight this flesh. Train this flesh. Fight this flesh, right? So, yeah, it's like, it's a good brainwashing. Matter of fact, that's a good title for a lesson. You know, a good brainwashing. We robots until Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. We are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Wouldn't you want to be? Don't you want to be? We want to be, man. You got angels that praise Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi 24/7. We are the same. We serve him day and night, the servants. You want to be on that level. You know? Amos 3:7. Surely Yahawah power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So the prophets are servants. Let's get that word.
Strong's H 5650. Eved.
Slave. Servant. It says slave, servant. subjects, servants, worshipers of Yahawah. Servant. All right? Man, that's it. We are slaves. We are prisoners of Yahawashi. We are prisoners of Yahawashi, man. All right? That's what it is. And we take pride in that. We love to be that. Ain't no problem with that. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you think something, if you don't want to do this job, then it's something wrong with you. You got to be brainwashed correctly. And that's, oh man, that's when they say, if we say things like this, you know what they're going to say? You in a cult. You in a cult. That's what they love to say. You in a cult. Yeah, so what? We in a cult, but it's not like a bad thing, though. We in the body of Yahawashi. You calling it a cult. They in a cult. It's called the world, right? And boy, but they can't see. But they can't see, man. Psalms 103:20. Bless Yahawah, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening to the voice of his word. There you go. Yeah, we do the will of Yahawah constantly, on and on. We could, we can't even go back into the world, from looking at the scriptures. Look at Jonah. Jonah couldn't go. He couldn't leave. You get swallowed up and you get tossed back into Nineveh. You gotta do what you gotta do. You may feel it. You may feel like, dang, I hate going out, or I'm tired. My back hurt. I'm tired. I worked all week. I gotta teach a lesson, or I gotta go out. I gotta go out. Yeah, you gotta go out. It's on you. But when you hit the corner, I promise you feel better. Just how I said, I was having a hard day at work, but I watched that lesson and I felt better. My spirit was comforted, because this word is a rest. The Yahawah is that strong tower. I went into that tower and got that defense, because what's really messing with you? It's the world. It's demons. It's demons on people, especially our co-workers, man. It's so many demons on our co-workers because they subject to all of this, So that's what it is, man. We got to do it. We can't stop. Heresy. All right, Acts 24:14. But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I, Yahawah of my fathers, power of my fathers, believe in all things which are written in the law and in the prophets. All right, let's get that word.
Strong's G 139. Hyresis.
Act of taking, capture, choosing, choice, that which is chosen, a body of men following their own tenets, sect or party, of the Sadducees, of the Pharisees, of the Christians, dissensions arising from diversity of opinions and alms. Okay. I'm going to read this a little bit. Hey, this is a good one, man. I like that 16. I'm going to read that. And herein do I exercise myself to have also always a conscience void of offense towards power and towards men. So regardless what people are saying, and what's going on. Hey, and that's going back to what's been going on in the brotherhood with Sakari, right? Talking about brotherhood over breakdowns. And that's bullshit, right? That's actually offending Yahawah, right? That's offending this truth. It's the breakdowns. You got to have the breakdowns correct. So if you going right according to the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? You got to stand on it, you know? And that's major. Let them call you whatever they want to call you. Let them come at you however they want to call you. Don't they call us Pharisees? Don't they try to come at the elders and call them Pharisees and you see people that go against camps and things like that, and in general, they say those Pharisees. They say like, you know what I'm saying? When they don't understand what they say, period. And they always call it that's just like their defense in that sense, man. Yeah, calling it a cult. That's basically what it is. You know, I mean, but failing to understand that this is how Yahawashi wanted it to be. This order that was set up, this is how it's supposed to be at this point in time. It ain't supposed to come no other type of way, right? So for them, they don't even understand they being anti-Hamashiach by their actions. And who am I talking about really is the Christians. They don't understand it because they so caught up in what they caught up in, you know? 2nd Esdras 14 and 17. And the water for that, bro. I want to go into that when I get some time, go into that chapter even more. Acts 24. 2nd Esdras 14 and 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. Yeah, exactly. That's what we seeing. And that's stemming through the food, through the mindset, through the household, through the women, you know, through the physical strength of people, right? Everything's totally different, man. All right? And this place can't continue. If it continues, this place is done. It's at the bottom, man. And, we tired of it, you know. And I'm going to wrap up soon, all right? Exactly, brother Kakama. Yeah, all Pharisees were not wicked. Nicodemus was not wicked, okay? All Pharisees was not wicked. You had some Pharisees that believed in Yahawashi. And that's the whole thing. If we go into that doctrine of Israel rejected Yahawashi, that's a damn lie. Okay? You had a great multitude that believed in Yahawashi. Okay? Period. Just how you do right now. You have a lot of brothers that believe in Yahawashi. Alright? You know, you got more that scoff and mock and believe in false gods and things like that. But Yahawah has his people. And we are the ones that's gonna get that salvation, man. Yahawah Ratazah. So we get to see this book play out again. Right? Same story, just a different chapter, but it's really playing out again, but it's not going to play out how it did last time. All right? This time it's going to be very different. This transition of a kingdom, this changing of the guard. Greek lexicon number 4. I'm going to go get that on here. Heresy, it goes to the word heretic as well, is a belief or theory that goes against established beliefs or customs, especially the religious law or accepted belief of a religious organization. So yeah, they would call us heretics. Most definitely, because everything that we be bringing out is breaking down your modern day black church, right? We are explaining to them the scriptures correct, but they so high-minded that they can't sit back and actually take it and understand it. I know people that forever gonna be on that J word, alright, on that JC. They don't want to leave it alone. They can't leave it alone. It doesn't matter if I bring up 1524 Gian Tricinio. It doesn't matter if I bring up that Paleo Hebrew. Break it down. Show them artifacts. Show them, monuments. Show them the mound. Show them Los Lunas, New Mexico, Decalogue Stone. Show them whatever. But that's because Yahawah, man, is blocking their mind. So they would call me a heretic. And they would say I'm in a cult. They would say I'm blaspheming because I'm telling them that the name Jesus Christ is false. Right? And it would really offend them. And that's going back to, I tell you the truth, I become your enemy. That's how our people feel, man. That's how our families feel. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when we bring up Yahawah, when we just talk about the Lord, it's like, damn, we just talk about the Lord. We really just talking about the Lord, man. No, we don't have to reason with them. We should find ways to reason with them on things they gonna deny it, period. Matter of fact, to address that. Because it comes to, matter of fact, hey, let's get that, man. Because the brother, where is it at? Titus 3:10. A man that is a heretic is what they calling us, but this is what they are. A man that is a heretic after the first and second admonition reject, knowing that he that is such is a subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself. You can break down to them over and over, don't eat the pork. It's unclean, right? But they'll go to they'll go to that one scripture where it's talking about washing hands and tell you that it's saying right here that we can eat the pork. But they don't understand the scriptures because they heretics. They're going to take certain things and twist it to fit their flesh so that their flesh can, desire whatever they want to desire. Right? And these people just off, man. They just off at the end of the day. We can't, for this person, know better what you should do for these people. Don't even pray for these people. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Lead by example. That's what I was talking about this morning on my YouTube. Lead by example. That's what you should do for these people. Right? Stop talking about the truth with them. Your family members, after twice, you done talk to them twice, and they don't want to get it, then stop. Leave it alone. Alright? It's just gonna create problems. But you can see that they are offended. I remember once I tried to talk to my grandmother about JC and all that, and she really got mad. My grandma ain't never got mad at me like that. But she got mad, and she was about to hang up the phone on me. And I was like, yep, don't do that no more. Don't do it no more. Don't. Just leave it alone. Period. Just step. Alright, hey, how you doing? Yeah, honor your people still. You honor your mother and father. Okay? You ain't, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to religious beliefs, spiritual faith, just they know what you doing, what you are. They know what you believe, okay? Lead by example. Guess what? Time is going to tell, and they eventually going to be coming to you and asking you, hey, can you break this down for me? Or what's going on right now? Or, what's up with the nukes? And what's up with these FEMA camps and this martial law that's being declared? And all the prophecies are going to start passing. So they're going to have to believe what you're saying regardless. When you talk to them about things that they cannot deny, you let this world evolve into the way that it's supposed to be, and you let the scripture play out, and then they can't deny what we're saying. But guess what? It may be a little too late in that time frame, man. It may be a little too late. Yeah, they hate them that rebuke at the gate. Romans 11:7. They are blind, man. It's only for the elect. All right? So that's what you do with people like that. That's what you do with people like that. Because they not going to get it, man. It's because the Lord put that block on them. All right? I get these last two scriptures. Isaiah 30. Because I don't try to make these joints over an hour. Around an hour. I know we done hit an hour. Isaiah 30, 10 and 12. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. That's what they grew up on. That's what they love. That's what they want. That's what they used to. They want that. They want the Kurt Franklins. They want the Donnie McKirkins. They want these people. They love these smooth things. That's what they used to. Who set that up? Yahawah set that up. We just talked about no such thing as free will. All right? He does all things fall to his will. So you think he made a mistake about allowing a false prophet to walk into the midst of your grandmother and have her hooked, have her paying all her money, her whole check to this man, paying his mortgage with her money, her hard-earned money? I done seen it. I grew up on that shit, man. I grew up watching my grandma put $500 in the damn collection plate, but we ain't got no food in the fucking refrigerator. I grew up on that shit. All right? That's why I hate these pastors, man. And anyway, let's keep it going. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasharahla to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. That's what these pork chop pastors do. It's perverse to be sleeping with your members of the congregation. That's perverse. You are using your rank. You are using your status for box. You know what that means. All right? It's perverse. Touching on the girls and shit like that, man. This is what goes on in these Baptist, these Protestant churches, man, in the South. Okay? I promise you this. Trust me. A lot of these women in the churches having kids, and the kids be the pastor's kids. But he not claiming them. But they be his kids. They don't be Brother Charles or Brother Thomas or they don't be his kids. He was at work, but pastor slid through for some prayer. That's perverse, man. These wicked deeds, adultery, these type of things be going on. And it will be found out. It will be found out. All right? Let's keep it going. Hey, Shalawam. Madness. It's definitely madness. But it's set up. Every false prophet is set up. And everybody that follows under them is set up to be destroyed. To be like dung in the streets. For their unbelief. This is your judgment. Yahawah is, let's get that. Preserve, or is it reserve? He knows how to reserve the wicked. Or now the unjust. 2 Pt. 2 and 9. Yahawah knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. So if you trusting in him, you reading his word, you doing what you're supposed to do, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes, yeah, you're going to have temptations. You're going to have things that jump up on your mind, right? But you're going to be delivered out of that stuff. You're going to be able to fight it. Just because you come in the truth don't mean that demons ain't going to fuck with you. There's going to be plenty of demons, man. Bro, I remember I had a dream last week of this I was running in the woods and this dog was chasing me. And then when it got close to me, the dog, like the face of the dog turned into a woman with braids. And I had my sweater and I swung at it and it stopped. And then I kept running and then it got fast and it jumped on me and it was about to bite my neck. And then I woke up And I started praying instantly. But in the dream, I should have called on the name. That's where I made a mistake. Right? I should have called on Yahawah, Shem, Yahawashi. What did I try to do? I tried to be carnal. I had a sweater and I swung at it. When I should have just talked to it. I should have called on the name. This is what you got to do. Call on Yahawah, Shem, Yahawashi. So I immediately understood my mistake. I immediately understood because I look at everything damn near as a lesson, as a test. And I was like, I failed that one, right? And I prayed for a minute because that was a terrifying dream because that demon that was in the dream was really scary, right? And it got on top of me, you know? And, man, so you got to understand what's going on. You got to understand these type of things, you know? In a dream, a demon cut my beard. Oh, woo. And I was angry. I was like, Yahawah, Willie, man, I cut off my beard. Huh? Man. You know, but, and why does Yahawah send us dreams, as we talked about earlier, you know, as instructions and things like that? So, it's like, it's a test. It's letting me know because it's also giving you a blueprint to watch out for women, to watch out for things of that nature. All right? So I'm on guard against whatever it may be. All right? I ain't going to let no Eve bring me down. Okay? Because just from that dream, that was like a foresight to let you know, hey, some woman in your future may come. That's what I'm getting from the dream, that a woman in my future may come and like try to bring me down. Because in that dream, it was a dog and she turned into a woman and she was about to bite my neck, you know? But that's why I'm reading this, because Yahawah can deliver you from temptations. It can be in whatever form it be. Temptations, man. And then next part of it, and to reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished. You got a lot of our people scamming, getting money, PPP loans, whatever it be, EBT, all this type of stuff. They get money somehow. Drug dealing, whatever it be. Selling pills, whatever it be. And it seems like they never get caught. Okay? They being reserved for punishment, for judgment. You know, dealing drugs is witchcraft. Alright? That's what that is. You a warlock. Or you a witch. That's witchcraft. Alright? You're not supposed to be doing that. Alright? So you could do something, you doing it in the dark, you thinking it's not hurting nobody or whatever it be. Trust me, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi knows. He has the report on you. And you will be judged. He can be letting you get by over and over and over until that judgment comes. And when judgment comes, it comes swift. It ain't no, you don't get to pray when your judgment comes. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? It'd be too late then. So believe that. Alright? You know. So, hey, hey, what this person talking about? We only need a Torah. It's the, now get out of here. Just period. Get out of here. We only need a Torah. You off. Moses spoke of Yahawashi in the Torah. So what you talking about, we only need a Torah? I'm going to go to the Torah and debunk your ass. Genesis 49, man. And 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come. And until him shall the gathering of the people be. That right there is happening now. Go to the top of Genesis 49. Israel's prophecy concerning his sons. This is speaking about where all the tribes will be at this point in time in the end days. In these last times. So the Torah is letting you know. The scepter. A scepter is what? A king has it. The rulership is with Judah. It should have been with Reuben, but Reuben messed up, right? Understanding this, okay? So the rulership is with Judah. That's the head tribe. Because understanding Reuben was the firstborn son, okay? But, you know, things happen. And these things were supposed to happen, right? So Talking about Torah only. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, the rulership, nor a lawgiver from between his feet until Shiloh come. Shiloh, that's Yahawashi. And unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Let's go into it even more, man.
Strong's H 7886. Shiloh. Shiloh.
He whose it is that which belongs to him. Tranquility, meaning uncertain. Who created us? Yahawashi. Who do we belong to? Yahawashi created us through the strength and power of Yahawah. Right? First Colossians. But you Torah only. I forgot. My bad. You probably never read that. Alright? Torah only. He Torah only. In Deuteronomy, don't it speak about a prophet amongst your brethren that's supposed to rise up? Right? Why did Moses take the staff and put a serpent on it? And whoever looked upon it was saved from the snake bites. That's symbolizing Yahawashi. You know, these guys don't understand. Oh, Shiloh is a place. So a place is supposed to come? Let me get that. Until Shiloh come and until him. It says until Shiloh come and until him. So a place is described as a person. This personification. I got you, bro. Shut up. Just shut up, man. All right? Unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Why do you people hate Yahawashi so much? What is wrong with you? Why? What did he do to you? What did he do? He came and he healed thousands of people. He fed thousands of people. Right? Even as Solomon, he was our king. And what did he do? We was rich. Israel was good. Why do you hate him? Right? Under Isaac, he gave us the blessing. That's in the Torah. Right? Man, get out of here. Get out of here. All right? But matter of fact, stay here and listen to this. The brother put Numbers 21, 8 and 9. And Yahawah said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass, and put it upon a pole, and it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And this is symbolizing Yahawashi. Now, this account actually did happen. This is literal. But this is symbolizing Yahawashi on the cross. This is symbolizing that you have to look upon him. He is your salvation, your grace. You want the grace. You have to believe. You have to put your faith in Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi. All right? By the blood. Don't you understand that? Bruh, if you Torah only, what's your salvation? That's my main question to you. What's your salvation? What's your salvation? And that's my question to you, and then we're gonna wrap it up. If you Torah only, who's gonna save you? Who's saving you? Black, what's your name? Black male 513. Who's saving you, dude? I'm waiting. The laws? The laws? Hello? You there? You left? He left? He didn't leave. He right there. So I don't see you responding. What's your salvation? You got lambs? Are you still sacrificing lambs? I just want to know, bro. What verse? What verse? What chapter? What verse? Chapter, verse. You gave me a book. Chapter, verse. Come on now. Come on. You Torah only. Do you know the Torah? How many books in the Torah? How many books? All right, man. We can see you just talking out the side of your neck, man. So, hey, with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us his truth. And Shalawam to you brothers, man. all right, that truly believe in Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, all right, and that's keeping yourself, all right, via the laws, commandments, and statutes. All right, Shalawam to you, brothers. Hey, that's Galatians 3 and 8. That ain't Torah, bro. That ain't Torah. But I get it for you, bro. He probably never read it. All right, last scripture, man. Last scripture. And I'm out of here for real. All right. Galatians 3 and 10. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, cursed is everyone that continueth not in all things which are written in the book of the law to do them. You have to do every single law to be saved. All right, black male, do you understand that, brother? I hope you do. Okay? You have to do every single law. If you break one, you're dead. You have no salvation. All right? You understand what I'm saying to you? Seriously, this is a big man talk. You have to do every single law. It's 613 of them. You have to do every single one. Okay? Every single, we'll get that for you. Deuteronomy, we'll get that for you. Deuteronomy 33 and 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahawah, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of the excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. So that's salvation, right? But wait a minute. Didn't Yahawah scatter y'all? Didn't y'all break the laws and commandments and statutes? Isn't that what happened to our people? Okay? Do you understand what happened? Do you understand? Do I gotta read this? Let's go back 5 chapters, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahawah thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So, we curse. Okay, we curse. Okay, there you go, brother. So, 68. And Yahawah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Egypt being America. But you can find that in Revelations, the 11th chapter. It's spiritually Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, right? With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies. You were sold as slaves, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So, until we are gathered up. Gathered up by who? By who? Yahawah gonna come? Yahawah's not dealing with you. He's not. He's not dealing with you. Okay? He's not. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He's not. Don't you understand? You are cursed. You can't talk directly to the Father, man. Okay? You can't. This dude, hey, I'm out of here, man. I'm up out of here. All right? No man, the point I went there for is no man shall buy you. Okay? Yahawashi is not coming as a man. Okay? That's who's going to save us. That's our salvation. The Heavenly Father is not dealing with us. All right? Yahawashi is the mediator. He's in between. He's begging and pleading for us. Okay? Since you could not keep the law 100%, the sacrifices was pointless, right? So Yahawah sent his own son, which was prophesied in Micah, the 5th chapter, all right? Which was prophesied in, Second Samuel, Genesis 49 and 10. But I want to stay in Torah, so. But hey, you good, bro. You good. Because that spirit you got on you is just an off type of spirit, man. All right? You denying Yahawashi. You denying Yahawashi. Exactly. Isaiah 53 and Isaiah the 53rd chapter. But I guess he's just sticking to the first 5 books, which is blasphemy. So you denying Jeremiah, you denying Ezekiel, you denying Isaiah, you denying everybody. pretty much, except Moses. And I don't even, are you denying Joshua as well? Hey, with that being said, yeah, he erring not knowing the scriptures. Hey, shalom to you, brother. Shalom.